Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and it's Paydirt Championship time again, and this is a quarterfinals part 2. In part 1, which I shot last month, I went through 8 bags of Paydirt from 8 different sellers and got the ROIs from those bags. And if you missed that video, you can watch it right here. But in this video, we're going to be going through 8 new bags of Paydirt from 8 different sellers and getting those ROIs as well. Because to get to the semifinals, I am going to be taking the top 8 ROIs from all 16 bags of Paydirt I pan out last month and this month and seeing who goes to the semifinals. Again, only by the ROIs. I'm not worried about customer service or shipping, packaging, or even description. It's only going to be the ROI that moves them forward. So let's just go to the overhead and I'll show you the 8 bags of Paydirt we're going through in this video. All right, so here are the 8 bags of Paydirt we're going to be going through today. And again, my secret shopper ordered these bags of Paydirt on the exact same day he ordered the 8 in the last video. I just waited a month to do this part of the video. So the gold spot of $61.78 that was in my last video is the exact same gold spot we'll be using for this video because they were ordered on the same day when gold was $61.78 a gram. So we have Big Texas Prospecting with a minimum ROI of 70.61%, Bill's Dirt with a minimum of 82.37%, Blue Tundra Gold with an 81.29%, Gold Nugget Man with a 63.04%, and this was the lowest minimum ROI of all 16 bags. And the only reason they even made it into this battle is because they gave me an over 100% ROI. In fact, an over 140% ROI this year, and it's the highest ROI I've ever gotten. So I had to include them. We have Gold World Inc. with a 70.20% ROI, Natural Gold Trader with a 65.90% ROI, Northern Nevada Gold with a 72.68% ROI, and Vendetta Prospecting with an 81.29% minimum ROI. There were also several Paydirts that didn't make it into this battle that I really wanted here. Yukon Alley and Rogue Mountain were 2 that I originally had on my list, but neither one of them were actually in stock at the time of my secret shopper ordering these bags of Paydirt. Another seller was Prospector Gold and Gems. In fact, I had my secret shopper order 17 different bags of Paydirt in case something happened to one of them, and that one was Prospector Gold and Gems. It took him over a month to get that Paydirt in, because it just sat on their shelf for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I guess they really don't care about their customers enough to ship out Paydirt. Montana Prospector just barely missed out on being in this list. Klesh Gold and Kenai Gold were not added because they were over $100, and I couldn't see spending over $100 on a 1 gram bag of Paydirt, so they both missed out. Then you have sellers who don't actually offer a 1 gram bag of Paydirt, and that's Carolina Prospectors. Well, they didn't. It used to be 1.1, but I just checked and they just changed it to 1 gram. But at the time, they only had a 1.1 gram bag. iPan for Gold has a 1.2 gram, and Flash in the Pan Paydirt has a 1.33 gram bag. So none of them made it in, just these 8 and the 8 from last month. And now I'm going to go pan out each one of these separately, and I will change out the water as needed, but if it's not needed, I will leave the water a little bit dirty because I'm not worried about the difficulty or anything else. I'm just worried about getting every little scrap of gold out of each one of these bags so we could calculate some ROIs. And if you're watching the short version, you actually won't see any of the panning. We're just going to skip to how much gold I found in each bag. If you're watching the long version, then let's go do some panning.
Well, I don't know where I'm going, but I can't wait to get there. Don't know what I'm looking for, but I sure can't wait to find it. There's no sense in learning what you already know. At least that's what I've always been told. Here I go, there it goes. Watch it go, away it goes. springtime I was 17, paint a picture of a mountain scene. Just a young boy with an old man's soul. I'd ride the train where it would go. Here I go, there he goes. Watch it go, way it goes. Scared to death of what's coming next. Ain't got no plans and no regrets. Here I am on a wild horse ride, just a belly scraping by. Here I go, and there it goes. Watch it go, way it goes. 2 years down the line, underneath an interstate maintenance sign, twice as lost as I was before. Guess I'll see what's left in store. Here I go, there it goes. Watch it go, where it goes.
One more time, give it up for Trey Wellington, Casey Lewis, Elliott Smith.
Liam Purcell.
Well, finish panning everything out as you saw or didn't see, depending on which video you watched. If you watched the short video, you missed the panning. If you watched the long video, you watched a long video. If you want to see the panning and you didn't, there will be a link below to the longer version. If you're watching the longer version, there will be a link to the shorter version below as well. And now let's start weighing up this gold and see how much we got. First up is Big Texas Prospecting. And all of these bags were guaranteed 1 gram. Out of these 16 bags, only the prospecting gear didn't guarantee a gram. So all these are guaranteed a gram. And there we go, 1.170. Next up is going to be Bill's Dirt. So let's weigh that up. $1.045 grams. Blue Tundra Gold. $1.115 grams. And I will say, this was much cleaner than I expected. Usually his Paydirt or his gold is pretty dirty, but this was really clean gold. Gold Nugget Man. $1.255 grams. I have to say, I was hoping for a little bit more since he is the most expensive bag in this battle. Gold World Inc. $1.010. Natural Gold Trader. $1.010 as well. Northern Nevada Gold. This one had the biggest picker or nugget of every bag. So we're just going to weigh that one up just to see. It's a big, let's get the total. $1.025 grams. Well, pick one. Pick one. All right, 1.020. We're going to call it at that. And last but not least, Vendetta Prospecting. And this had some really, really fine gold. This is the one that I might have missed a flake or two. A very, very small flake. But 1.100 grams, right on the dot. So now I'm going to go calculate the ROIs on these 8 bags of Paydirt, and we're going to compare those to last month's 8 bags, and we're going to see who moves on to the semifinals. So let's go get some ROIs. All right, finished calculating my ROIs and not writing up any reviews because, again, the only thing that I'm looking into is the ROIs and nothing else. The only way for any of these bags of Paydirt to move on to the semifinals is by being one of the top 8 ROIs. And that includes the 8 bags of Paydirt we went through last month in part 1 and in 8 bags from part 2 today. So let's just flash up these scores from the last battle. These are the ROIs I got out of part 1. And now we'll start going through the results from today's video. And again, all these bags of Paydirt, the ROI is being calculated off the exact same spot of $61.78. It's the exact same spot price in the last video because every one of these bags was ordered on the same day. So let's get to it. Big Texas Prospecting had a cost of $76.99. Shipping and handling was $10.50 for a grand total of $87.49. I recovered 1.170 grams of gold worth $72.28, making an ROI of 82.62%. So based on what I'm seeing right now, they would be in number 5 spot. Bill's Dirt was a cost of $75. Free shipping, total cost $75. I recovered 1.045 grams of gold worth $64.56, making it giving me an ROI of 86.08%. Blue Tundra Gold costs $76. Again, has free shipping for a total cost of $76. I recovered 1.115 grams of gold worth $68.88, giving me an ROI of 90.63%. So right now they're in the number 1 spot. Gold Nugget Man cost $98. Free shipping, total cost $98. I recovered 1.255 grams worth $77.53, giving me an ROI of 79.11%. At Gold World Inc. at $80 plus $8 shipping for a total cost of $88. I recovered 1.010 grams worth $62.40, giving me an ROI of 70.90%. Natural Gold Trader was $93.75 with free shipping for a total cost of $93.75. Again, I recovered 1.010 grams worth $62.40, giving me an ROI of 66.56%. Northern Nevada Gold cost $80, $5 shipping, total cost $85. I recovered 1.020 grams worth $63.02 with an actual ROI of 74.14%. And last, but again not least, Vendetta Prospecting cost $76. Shipping and handling was free. Total cost $76. I recovered 1.1 gram of gold worth $67.96, giving me an ROI of 89.42%. Let me just flash up all the ROIs. Here we go. Here are all the ROIs in order from top down to bottom. And making the top 8, moving on to the semifinals, are Blue Tundra Gold, Vendetta Prospecting, Gold Bay, Irwin's Paydirt, Bill's Dirt, Gold Nugget Sales, Black Mass Paydirts, and Big Texas Prospecting. These are all the 8 Paydirts moving on to the semifinals. And just missing out was Gold Nugget Man and RJ's Paydirt. They were pretty close into the hunt. Now, I also want to say, in case anything happens to one of these semifinalists, if they stop selling Paydirt or if they are out of stock, then the next closest person will move forward. So if one of these Paydirts cannot go to the semifinals, then Gold Nugget Man will move forward. If 2 of these Paydirts can't go forward, then Gold Nugget Man and RJ's Paydirt, and so on and so forth. And next month in the semifinals, they're going to have to do more than just have a good ROI. Now is going to be when we're going to start calculating in descriptions, customer service, shipping, and all those other factors like I typically do. So we'll have to see if they stay in this exact same order at the end of the semifinals when only 4 bags of Paydirt will move on. But that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Happy panning. And if you're not already a subscriber, think about hitting that subscribe button below.